Good morning, it is adventure time once again, and we have a chilly early morning start for you. Today's objective is going to be Cirque Peak via Cottonwood Pass, and I'm really looking forward to it. Golden Trout Wilderness, whoa. It's snow time already. The reason we got the early start was to hopefully get the snow while it was hard, especially ascending Cottonwood Pass where it's a little steep. And so far, so good. It's feeling really good. Yeah, it's like supporting my weight like nothing. I'm not sinking, so hopefully we should make it to the pass with minimal drama. We have started the ascent to Cottonwood Pass, done a few switchbacks, mostly trail, small snow patches. We'll be cramponing up sooner rather than later, I have a feeling. We're a little below 11,000 feet, and I think this is the crampon up zone. I'm pretty lucky we were able to kind of follow some intermittent patches of dirt for a while, but I think we're pretty committed. The pass is only like 150 vertical feet up there, so should get there pretty soon. It's a little before 8 right now and making great time. This is my first time this season really experiencing hard snow, and it's amazing. Crampons just bite, really confidence inspiring. It's awesome. I think that's the pass right there. Tippy top of Cottonwood Pass. You know, a little steep, kind of reminiscent of a cornice, but not like really a cornice. This part was probably the hardest. But yeah, happy to be up here. Wow, would you like a little snow with your sun cups? These are pretty deep. And that right there, I believe, is Trailmaster Peak. It's not an SPS peak, but it's kind of a little bonus objective on the way to Cirque. Should be there pretty soon. Talus Zone, back in it to win it. These are the biggest rocks I've been hopping across so far this season. It's going pretty well. I never thought I'd say this, but I actually missed the snow a little bit. I think it might be a little faster. Kind of out of the bad talus right now, and we're just riding this ridge. It's actually a lot of fun. Up on the top, most solid rock, beautiful Cirque. That's Chicken Spring Lake starting to come to life. Looking into Sequoia National Park, this is incredible. We are at the summit of Trailmaster Peak. That's the way that we came. It was actually a lot of fun. Yeah, solid big rocks. Kept it second class, really enjoyed it. And our final destination is right there in the middle of the screen, Cirque Peak. Doesn't look too far. We are in the snowfield. Going to be at Cirque Peak soon. You can tell the wind's been doing work. All these like crazy like striations and lines in the snow are really wild. I've never seen that before. We are making the final approach to the summit. Please make sure your crampons are in the upright and locked position, because we're just going to be hiking the rest of the way. Yeehaw! Hey, hey. See your benchmark, see your register. Oh yeah, this is a great place to be. Wow. All right, here we are, summit of Cirque Peak. Right now we are looking south. That big peak there is Olancha, the southernmost emblem peak for the SPS. Swinging now to the west. That band of peaks are kind of like on the far side of that would be Mineral King and the Sequoia National Park if you're going to come in from the west. Like Sawtooth Peak, Needham Mountain are some of the ones around there, but I can't quite tell what's what from here. That big peak in the middle of the screen is Mount Kauai. And behind that you can see kind of like black and maybe red Kauai as well. Super beautiful. Now we're swinging to start looking north, and that big one over there, main event, Mount Whitney once again, highest point in the lower 48, and we got Mount Russell a little behind that, and then over here we have Mount Langley, which is the southernmost 14,000 foot peak in California. Just to finish the pano, we'll swing to the east, looking down into the Owens Valley. I can just see what I believe is Horseshoe Meadows Road. That's Horseshoe Meadows down there, and we're back at Olancha. Great, great place to be. And after enjoying our time in the summit, I think we're going to turn around. I think should go a little faster, a little glissading, should make life a little easier, and I hope to make it down in good time. This has been some of the most chill off-trail hiking I've ever done. Like, I'm honestly having fun going through the talus. It's been mostly class 1, only a tiny bit of class 2 the whole way. Everything's secure, you know, it's not like huge rocks stacked on top of each other, super sketch. This has been really enjoyable. So I've been seeing a lot of these droppings around. I feel like they have to be big horned sheep. I don't think that like deer would come up here. It's like, isn't really their territory. There's not a lot of food. But I'm not a scatologist, so I can't quite tell. If you could tell me what type of poop that is, that would be awesome. So it's a little past 12, snow's getting a lot softer, and we are kind of in the post hole zone. I've sunk a few times. It's not that deep, which I appreciate. I haven't sunk above my knee, but I still just don't like, you know, snow collapsing, you never know what you're gonna hit. Once again, don't wanna injure an ankle. Looking back at where we came, the plan was to kind of stay a little lower if possible, but I kept hitting all these like intermittent snow fields, and with the snow being so soft, and honestly they're pretty steep, I wasn't really comfortable, so I kind of traversed back up to the ridge of Trailmaster Peak, and I'm gonna ride this for a little while. So we're gonna just keep going down here, and we should get to a snowfield very soon, and we should be able to glissade right down to Cottonwood Pass. A cirque is defined as a glacially carved amphitheater, and I can't really think of a better example than this. Super beautiful. Chicken Spring Lake down there. Oh, incredible. Think we found a slope steep enough to glissade. I hope I can stop before I hit those rocks at the bottom. That was definitely the longest glissade of my life. Probably, I don't know, like 700, 800 yards. My butt is so asleep because it's so cold right now. We're so close to the pass, and we'll have one more long glissade down that, and then we'll be on the trail and chilling. So this is Cottonwood Pass, June 28th, 2023. It's like pretty patchy. I really think in like a week or two, you'll probably be able to do this without ice axe or crampons. Transitioning from off trail to on trail is unbelievable. We are flying right now. That afternoon melt is real. These rivers were not flowing this fast when I was here this morning. I crossed somewhere around here. Don't quite know what I'm gonna do. We'll make it. I mean, my feet are already soaked, so it doesn't really matter. This looks like a trailhead. Short little road walk, then we're back at the car. As this road walk comes to an end, I think so will this video. Great day, beautiful peak. That was actually an amazing summit. I really liked that the terrain wasn't that difficult to navigate, and it really wasn't that hard. I would definitely recommend this peak for somebody who's got a lot of miles in their legs, because it's pretty long. Cottonwood Pass is 14, and if you do it from New Army Pass, it's about 18. But I think, like, you know, 4,000-ish, a little more gain. So not a lot, but you know, you got to be good at route finding off trail, all that stuff, but the summit is totally worth it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of California adventures coming your way, and I hope to see you on another adventure, and I really hope that you get outside and go on some adventures of your own. Nature's beautiful, be that in the Sierra or somewhere else. Get out, have a great time. Thank you so much.